Guys, I'm getting a lot of hate comments, and it's just too much. I can't do this anymore. All right, what's going on, everybody? KB Card Stacks here. We've got a lot to do today. We've got a lot to talk about. Let's jump right to it. All right, first up, some sales. I already packaged up a couple because I sold these on Friday. I tried to get them out Saturday. I'm going to drop them off in about an hour or two, but let's talk about it. First card I sold was a Andrew McCutchen home field advantage, actually. I'll put it right here. We ripped packs in the office. We went in, I think it's a hobby box that we're just kind of slowly breaking out. We got a home field advantage of Andrew McCutchen. My boss was like, hey, sell this, we'll buy more cards. So I sold it, and I did in fact buy more cards. We'll talk about that after. That was $19.99. That sold pretty quickly. That's in one of these two envelopes. And another one of these, we'll say this one, is a Josh Hoover Bowman Best Auto for $13. I'm kind of selling Josh Hoover right now. I don't love the schedule. I get it. Maybe they throw way more because of it, and he puts up some stupid numbers. I do think he's someone later on in the transfer portal who will be hot, but it's a Bowman Best it's a Bowman Best Auto. I'd rather put that money towards a first anyways, so there's that. And then in this one, we've got Devin Dampier 1/1 gold. This is the Mojo. Sold it for $85 shipped. I had 4 Devin Dampier 1/1s. I've sold 3 of them for 70, 75, and I think 80 now. I've got the 1/1 proof. That's my last one. I love Devin Dampier. I've been a fan of his since he was in high school. Scottsdale Saguaro. I made a graphic for him. It was Max Preps Player of the Year. That actually came out super sick. I love that graphic. One of my top graphics of all time for sure. To Devin Dampier. Sold these 2 cards overnight. I got a $50 offer on this Josh Hoover. Coincidentally, I bought this on Collects for like $25-ish. Got an offer for $50. Old Gaby would have held out. I saw the last comp was $55. I think there was another copy at $70, but I'm like, you know what? I'm in the money. Yellow. I'd rather buy 2, maybe 3 base autos for this price. I don't need it. Whatever. And then just sold this card like a minute ago. Brennan Presley, Orange Sapphire. I did see he had a touchdown in the end, and of course the end zone, in the red zone. Brennan Presley, one of my favorite buys of last year. And this is, you know, I learn a lot. I learn a lot when it comes to prospecting. This is still very new. It's only been a thing for maybe 2 or 3 years. And I went heavy on Brennan Presley, one of the most productive receivers in college football history. Number 1 in receptions at Oklahoma State, number 5 in receiving yards. No one cares. Went undrafted. I mean, he's a little dude, 5'8", 175, but hopefully he sticks. These were pretty cheap, so I sold it for $30 shipped. I'm fine with that. That's what I sold. I don't know what the dollar amount is and everything. All right, whatever. So I did mention I bought more cards with the money from the home field advantage. So you'll have this has already been ripped by the time you see this, I imagine. But at work, we're doing a little happy hour. We were like, hey, we'll do a little happy hour after work. Bring a box to rip. And I was like, all right. Went to my local Target. I saw some Topps Chrome 2024 blasters. So there were 2. And I was like, well, I only need 1. But they say never leave the last box. So this is going to be, one of these will be my personal one. I will rip that for a short form video. But I was debating. I was like, oh, there's Phoenix for, I think, 30. I watched a couple. I'm like, that looks kind of lame. This, at least you get, I mean, I know it's kind of lower end stuff, but like, at least you get like the pink or the sepia, black and white, whatever. I just feel like you can get a little bit more out of this. I know it's unlicensed, but I like Topps Chrome. I love Topps Chrome, so I'm going to rip one of those for happy hour. I'm going to rip one of them. Hopefully, huge hit in one of those, but that's what I ended up buying. $62 though for man, just, you know how many singles I could buy for $62 from Topps Chrome? A good amount. All right, and now, so let me get these labels going. And you know what? It's also been on my mind. I've been just getting a lot more. I think maybe I've talked about it a little bit, but you know what? I've been getting a lot more hate comments lately, and I think that's a good thing. One, I think like my views are up. I've been doing a lot more short form. You've been seeing less actual video, like long form videos. I've been super busy this summer. I've traveled 3 out of the last like 7 weeks or so, and been out for those days. How do I get to my channel here, my dashboard? But I've been doing a lot more short form. It's just been easier. I've seen a decent amount of success on it as well. My views are up. This video actually did well. I did a TikTok filter. I ranked 10 teams. Oh, channel analytics here. Like overall, my views are up. I've got 125,000 views in last month, which is up. My revenue is down a little bit just because shorts don't pay out that well, but I've been getting a lot more views because of it. And with that, a lot more comments. And it's a lot of like, oh, especially when I buy Leaf. They hate Leaf. Today, actually, my video drops of, like, it was like mostly Leaf one-of-ones. So I'm very excited to see the comment section there. But people hate when I buy Leaf, and they're like, this is, I had a short form video. I'll probably play it on the screen now. And I said, would you pay $40 for this stack? So I like that type of stuff on short form stuff just to see what kind of comments you get. And I started off with the Cade Klubnik Orange Auto PSA 8. And would you pay $40 for the stack? And I think I ended up spending like $400 or so on the stack. I think that's why I did 40. And then people were like, nope, wouldn't buy it. All unlicensed junk. Wouldn't spend 40 bucks. It's funny to me. People hate when I buy Leaf and they're like, oh, it's trash, this, that. Shout out Colton. He's a big commenter. I've been getting a lot of just like, who's buying this? One question that I get a lot is, which doesn't bother me, but it's like, why do you only buy college football? And it's like, what, like, why else would I buy something that I like? That's what I like. I get it. Maybe it's a new person, whatever, and they're seeing, hey, this guy only has 12 college football cards in his hand. I get it, but I feel like I get a decent amount where it's like, I don't know, just I like it, right? Buy what you like. But then, yeah, there's just a lot of people, and on one of my videos, I was like, oh, you're getting clickbaity, and I was like, guy, in this video, I specifically call this out, like, hey, this is why. Sure, do I put it in the final minute and a half, 2 minutes? But this guy was like, nope, I stopped halfway and didn't finish maybe finish watching the video before you comment, right? Just stuff like that. I've been getting a lot more, which I like it. I like the doubt. I like those things fuel me, right? Tell me that I can't. Tell me that this is junk. Tell me I wasted my money. Tell me I'm no good. I like hearing that stuff. I've just always been that way. For why, I don't know. And I did want to do like this little part and be like, guys, I'm getting a lot of hate comments and it's just too much. I can't do this anymore. And I'm like, I really wanted to do that. Maybe I'll cut that and then put it somewhere earlier in the video. Maybe that's my intro. That would be funny. But no, I genuinely do not care. Like I do not care. Don't watch the videos. Like it blows my mind how people will watch something that they don't like and then they'll continue, like Colt's Crazy Channel or something. I love this kid, man. He comments on every single video, and it's just that, like, this is what he does, right? Like, I'm like, dude, like, find something to do, right? Like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. And like the people who are loyal and rock with me, cool. Like I support you, cool. I want the people who are down with whatever, cool. I'll always try to change things up, but I'm not like not receptive to feedback and such. I love that, but some of this stuff, I'm like, at least watch the video before you comment. I don't know. So that's that. I'm happy. I mean, the views are. How do I change this? But anyways, the views are up, so that's good. I've been grinding out this short form content, and I enjoy it. So that's everything. Addressing the haters. Now I can have another thumbnail and title addressing the haters. I'll have to watch it back to see how I did it. I'm not gonna re-record it, but I'm curious to see how that played out. Where it's like, guys, I've had enough. I'm done with YouTube. I couldn't be bothered by any comments at all, ever. Don't care. Let's do some buys. I haven't been buying a lot, to be honest. Like, let me go to my last 4. I'll throw a screenshot up again. Have not been buying a lot at all. I don't know why. I did buy 2 things yesterday. August 10th, August 8th, August 3rd. Bought a couple, bought a good amount on August 3rd. August 2nd, July 29th, July 27th. I haven't been buying a lot. So anyways, let me flip this around. All right, went to stop recording and realized I was not recording. So all right, we'll just get through it. So I already ripped this open. Kobe Prentice, this was my mail Friday. This was like $5, $6, $7 all in. You're just not finding like Kobe Prentice autos are not going to be $3. So I'm typically not an orange guy, but I'll take it. He's at Baylor now. We'll see. You know I'm high on Baylor. Been buying a lot of Sawyer Robertson. This was from KC Collects. I was very confused. I've not picked up an Andrus Peat card. He did just sign with the Steelers. I'm happy for him. I have not messaged him at all since then. I usually try to I think now, I mean, it's been a week, so I'll wait. I try not to be like, yo, his phone's probably blowing up. So I don't know what this looks black, maybe a non-numbered or maybe a refractor, but this is dangerous. Just getting a new Rainbow Chase, right? Does it have anything about Corona del Sol, maybe? Oh, son of Todd Peat, former NFL offensive lineman. Yep, he played for the Raiders. Led Corona del Sol High to Arizona State Championship. Also played basketball in high school. So that's like partially it's correct, yes, but it was a state championship in basketball. Corona's been a powerhouse for sure. But I'll take it. I like that on the back of the card. No one has to know. That's just something that I would know. Big and broad athlete, immensely powerful thighs. Yeah, he's got that bubble butt clip. Look how big his thigh. Dude, he's massive. He's a big dude. I mean, oh, it doesn't have his size? That's unfortunate. I mean, he was all of like 6'6", 325 in high school for sure. Like, just massive. And I've said this before, but I sat next to him in 6th grade. It was Language Arts Miss Martinez class, first day of school. I don't know who sat next to who. I think I sat down first, and then he sat at the end of the table. We were sitting on the right side, second table, up against like the cabinets. And I asked this guy if he was in 6th grade. And then from there, we became friends. Earned multiple 2014 first team All-American kudos, first team All-Pac-12, named nation's top recruit out of high school by the Sporting News. I did not know that. And at the time, I really didn't know. Like, I wasn't in tune with, like, he would just tell us, hey, USC, like, whoever Lane Kiffin was in the admin office, and we just talked, It was crazy. Walker White, another little auto. And then Miller Moss, I like Louisville. I think I like him. So we'll see. Got Tyler Shuck to be a top 40 pick. So I like Miller Moss. I think he needs just a fresh start. I don't think it was his fault at USC. So that's my mail. Nothing crazy there. Hopefully we get a little bit more mail today, but I haven't been buying. I don't know if I said that in my last pickup or in my last clip, but I really have not been buying a whole lot lately. I've just been, I don't know, vibing. All right, I'm done editing. A few days later, I apologize, but that's pretty much it for today. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll see you next one. Peace, love you, bye.